a child always knew it in her heart. So she crafted her solace dolls, a twisted kind of art. Each one made with loving hands, a craftsman's haunted skill. Every face, each hand and body, with a lifeless, eerie thrill. She was proud of what she made. Her precious little girls kept them safe and guarded in a dark and secret world. Oh, never race has lost an eye again. She'll go tonight to find what's left of men in the shadows of high ground. The campus knows she hunts for fresh replacements where darkness grows. Every detail so precise, like they were once alive. Beautiful but hollow in their frozen guise. Her devotions twisted as she sews and mends. A mother's love distorted that never ends. She was proud of what she made. Her precious little girls kept them safe and guarded in a dark and secret world. Oh, none the race has lost an eye again. She'll go tonight to find what's left of men in the shadows of high ground. The campus knows she hunts for fresh replacements where darkness grows. In the night she creeps with a hunter's grace, seeking out the features of perfect face. No one sees the madness behind her gentle guise. A nightmare in the making, hidden in her eyes. Oh, no race has lost an eye again. She'll go tonight to find what's left of men in the shadows of high ground. The campus knows she hunts for fresh replacements where darkness grows. In her twisted sanctuary, the dolls all stare, lifeless but they whisper in the cold night air. A craftsman's touch, a mother's pain. In the heart of darkness, she's gone insane. In the night, she creeps with a hunter's grace, seeking out the features of perfect face. No one sees the madness behind her gentle guise. A nightmare in the making, hidden in her eyes. In her twisted sanctuary, the dolls all stare, lifeless but they whisper in the cold night air. A craftsman's touch, a mother's pain. In the heart of darkness, she's gone insane. He never liked the noise, the chaos and the joy. To him it was just clutter, a sound he'd always loathed. He made it his mission to bring the world his vision, a silence pure and cold, a symphony of quiet bold. The sound of silence is all he ever craved, cutting out the tongues from those who misbehaved. The world to love, the voices he erased, but in the end he found his faithful place. He met his final prey, a woman who betrayed. Just when he thought he won, she turned the tables. Oh, what fun! A twist of fate so cruel. The hunter, now the fool. She used his tools against him, and his reign came to an end. The sound of silence is all he ever craved, cutting out the tongues from those who misbehaved. The world too long, the voices he erased, but in the end he found his faithful place. A twist of fate so cruel. The hunter, now the fool. She used his tools against him, and his reign came to an end. The sound of silence is all he ever craved, cutting out the tongues from those who misbehaved. The world too long, the voices he erased, but in the end he found his faithful place. The years of silencing, a quest to win the noise, but in the end the tables turned. He couldn't hear his own cries. Cheryl stood tall and proud, no longer in the shroud. She faced her captors broken, and with her final words spoken, she took back her power. In the final hour, the sound of his defeat was the sweetest victory. The sound of silence is all he ever craved, cutting out the tongues from those who misbehaved. The world too long, the voices he erased, but in the end he found his faithful place. Now silence reigns for him, an ironic twist of fate. For in his quest for one, he sealed his final state. Uncle Edward, the butcher king, his sausages, they make the town sing. The flavor's rich, intense and fine. Once you taste them, you'll be hooked for all time. But there's a secret he keeps so dark. Behind the counter in the shadows, no spark. With a laugh so twisted, he holds the truth. If they knew, they'd lose their cool. Uncle Edward's special treat, made from something you can't unsee. In the dead of night, under the moon, he makes the sausages that seal your doom. Mrs. Rogers was plump and sweet to Edward, just another piece of meat with a butcher's knife. He takes his toll on the macabre dance. He's lost his soul. But there's a secret he keeps so dark. Behind the counter in the shadows, no spark. With a laugh so twisted, he holds the truth. If they knew, they'd lose their cool. Uncle Edward's special treat, made from something you can't unsee. In the dead of night, under the moon, he makes the sausages that seal your doom. New Orleans, Jake and Ryan hit the scene. They've been out partying all night, but something catches their eyes tonight. An ominous house, dark and grand, like a scene from a horror land. Jake says, man, it's just like a dream from all those horror flicks I've seen. Ryan says, I've never seen it before. It gives me chills down to my core. Maybe we should just head back home, but Jake's got that look, he wants to roam. In the shadow of the vampire, we'll face the fear, we'll stoke the fire. In the house where darkness reigns, we'll dance with death and break the chains. Come on, man, don't be scared. Jake said we'll go prepared. The sign says no entry, but who cares? Let's take a chance, let's face the dares. They push the door, it creaks and moans, revealing halls haunted and alone. With flashlights on, they start to explore, finding blood stains on the floor. Ryan says, man, this feels so wrong, but now we're here, we must be strong. Something growls from behind the door, let's lock it tight and brace for more. In the shadow of the vampire, we'll face the fear, we'll stoke the fire. In the house where darkness reigns, we'll dance with death and break the chains. Up the stairs, past garlic and stakes, crucifixes shattered, this ain't no fake. We run from the beast, the shadows so dark. A night in hell leaves a permanent mark. In the attic they find old reels, dusty films and eerie chills. A projector words, they see their fate. The shadow moves, it's far too late. In the shadow of the vampire, we'll face the fear, we'll stoke the fire. In the house where darkness reigns, we'll dance with death and break the chains. In the addicts glow, their final stand, they see the truth so close at hand. The shadow strikes, they scream in vain. In the house where fear is king, they remain. In the shadow of the vampire, we'll face the fear, we'll stoke the fire. In the house where darkness reigns, we'll dance with death and break the chains. In the attic's glow, their final stand, they see the truth so close at hand. A shadow strikes, they scream in vain. In the house where fear is king, they remain.夜遅く電話が鳴り響く。知らない番号、何をもたらす。暗闇の中でささやく声、助けてという心に火を灯す。 じ時間に電話が戻り力を増す。翌日知った友達が亡くなった。同じ時に命が尽きた。毎晩同じ時間に電話が戻り力を増す。呪われた電話、夜をさまようかけからの声、命を求める叫び。12時を過ぎると再び鳴り響く。凍るようなささやき、心に痛み。残るようなささやき、心に痛み。声が近づく。彼女を感じる。恐怖に満ちた必死の叫び。警告か呪いか。この文字を割れた線はさらに悪く感じる。呪われた電話、夜をさまようかけからの声、命を求める叫び。12時を過ぎると再び鳴り響く。凍るようなささやき、心に痛み。残るようなささやき、心に痛み。夜遅く電話が鳴り響く。呪われた電話もたらす恐怖。真夜中に彼女の叫びを聞く。永遠に縛られ死ぬまで。君の声が闇の中に響いている。古い森の奥深くで誰も知らない秘密が待つ。二つ明かりがぼんやりと闇を裂いて君を呼ぶ。呪われた場所の中で絶望の影が揺れている。ささやく闇の声が君の心を蝕む。逃げられないこの場所で永遠にとらわる。扉を開けて君の姿が映る。死にそうまた手を見て忘れられない記憶がよみがえる。ささやく闇の扉を開けて君の姿が映る。血に染まった手を見て忘れられない記憶がよみがえる。ささや やく闇の声が君の心を蝕む。逃げられないこの場所で永遠にとらわれる。4時が止まったこの世界で鉄道が君を包む。逃げ場のない迷宮で君はただ一人で泣いてる。君の心を蝕む。逃げられないこの場所で永遠にとらわれる。ささやく闇の声が君の心を蝕む。逃げられないこの場所で永遠にとらわれる。Of a graveyard shrouded in mist, where shadows dance and the moonlight twists. I see a figure rise from the earth so cold, a nightmare's dream, a story told. The ground breaks open, a thunderous sound, as rotting flesh and bones are found. Glowing eyes pierce through the fog, a twisted grin, a monstrous smile. In the dead of night, the terror begins with a ghastly grin. The graveyard wins, ravenous hunger, a heart so thin. Graveyard's grin, let the horror in. Let the horror in. From the abyss it claws its way through the dirt and decay. With every step the ground it breaks, echoes of the past, a soul that aches. The eyes are bloodshot, the smile wide, sharp decayed teeth, a killer's pride. The mist envelops, the darkness calls, a specter of fear as the nightfall falls. In the dead of night, the terror begins with a ghastly grin. The graveyard wins, ravenous hunger, a heart so thin. Graveyard's grin, let the horror in. Chill as it reaches out, whispers of the damned, a haunting shout. Rotten hands and a soul so vile, a decaying force with a wicked smile. In the graveyard where nightmares dwell, the zombie's grip is a living hell. From the mist it rises tall, a grotesque figure answering the call. The terror begins with a ghastly grin. The graveyard wins, ravenous hunger, a heart so thin. Graveyard's grin, let the horror in. As the mist rolls out and the night